Hey racers, JonRacer3 today, back for another Hot Wheels case unboxing. As you can see here, we have the Hot Wheels 2020 J Case right here. It's come, luckily, since, you know, everyone's in quarantine. I'm very grateful that the mailmen have been able to transport these packages and help me with supplying content to you guys. So, huge shout out to the mail people working right now. Huge shout out to like everyone working right now in this whole crisis thing, because, you know, it really means a lot that they're still doing work. So, alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox the J Case. I'm really hoping for the super here. The super in this case is like the one super that I want out of like this entire year. So, let's hope we can get it. Here we go. First up, we have a beautiful BMW Z4M Motorsport in white there. A nice BMW GT car to add to the collection. I'll be making some GT videos here in the future with an Audi Sport Quattro and a Skate Grom. Two cars that you guys have seen before. Next up, we have a Ford Mustang GT with the Boria paint. This is a recolor from earlier in the year. It came out in red, I believe. So now we have it in black. Very nice. New for this case. And then these two cars. Beat All, I believe, is a recolor for this case in red. I think it came out in like blue earlier this year. I'm not quite sure. And then Sky Dome is a car from the previous case. Here we go. Next up, we have the Lamborghini Centenario Roadster, High Beam, and Rockin' Santa Sled. These two cars you've seen before, but this Centenario, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Hot Wheels Centenario, I'm not gonna lie. It's very thin. That's what I don't really like about it, but this color makes it look a lot better than just like the silver, so I'm glad Hot Wheels is making an effort to make this car look a lot cooler. But I think the stock colors would look very cool on this thing. So Lamborghini Centenario there. I know a lot of people like the Centenario. Just me personally, not my favorite car at all. Next up, we have the Twin Mill Gen E in red. We have the Batplane, two cars we've seen before, and then we have a Jaguar XE SV Project 8 in green. This is a very, very nice looking car. I like how they put the Trap 5 wheels on this thing. I think these wheels look good on literally any exotic car. So this thing looks incredible with these wheels, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it was supposed to come with these wheels. Hopefully I get a duplicate in the case and they have the same wheels, but if it's a cool wheel variation, then hey, that's cool. But a nice Jaguar green for that car. Looking very cool. Next up, we have a Honda Civic Type R, a Croc Rod, and a Plymouth Fury. Three cars new for this case. Plymouth Fury looking very cool. Croc Rod, haven't released a Croc Rod in a while. And then they have a Honda Civic there with a very cool Honda livery on that thing. Looking very cool. I know Hot Wheels has a very good partnership with Honda, so a very neat looking car there. Next up, we have Velocita for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. So it's swimming. That's my event, but unfortunately the Olympics have been postponed as of filming this, so that is unfortunate. But hey, that car looks very, very cool. I like that a lot. Very nice looking car. We have another BMW Z4 you guys have seen before, and then we have a Honda NSX with some cool paint on that. I know a lot of people have been going crazy for this NSX. I'm not quite sure why. I don't care for the decals on this a lot. They've made a lot of NSXs in the past just with like plain paint schemes. I think they look a lot better than with decals, but that's just my personal opinion. Anyways, next up we have 8 Crate and Cloak and Dagger, two cars you guys have seen before, and then the 68 Shelby GT500 in blue. I believe this car is very fast, so I'm excited to see how this does on the 6 lane. But take a look at that, nice blue. I like the gold wheels. I like it when Hot Wheels makes gold wheels on literally any of their cars, so that's very cool to see. Next up, we have the Porsche 911 Gt3 Rs with a Chevy Nova and a Robo Race Turbo car, two cars you've seen before. Now, I know people have mixed feelings about Tanner Fox, but I think this is one of his better looking cars. I really like the gold and black paint scheme with this, and it's like a matte black. I think it looks extremely cool. Now, I don't really like Tanner Fox as like a person per se, but I do really like this car, and it looks very, very nice. I like the black and gold color scheme a lot. So there is that. Next up, we have 3 duplicates. We have a Jeep, actually no, we have a Honda S2000 and GMC Cyclone, two cars you've seen before. And then we also have a Jeep Gladiator in red. This is new for this case. It's new for 2020 actually. This is a beast of a car. You got some, this looks like it's carrying bikes in the back, I think. That looks very cool. I like it a lot. Nice beefy car, and I think it might fit on the track. It has potential, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Next up, we have the Mclaren P1, Pixel Shaker, and a Jaguar XJ220, cars you guys have all seen before. I love the color on that P1. I think it might be my favorite P1 to date, and that's saying something. Next up, we have the Mclaren P1, another Jeep Gladiator, cars you've seen before, and then the main line for the case, which is unfortunately not a Super, is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. This is an absolutely beautiful color for this car. I love the wheels that they did on this thing. Got some like Gulf colors on it, but unfortunately it is not a Super treasure hunt, which sucks, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'll probably buy it at some point, but that's a very, very beautiful looking car there. Like it a lot. And finally, for the top row, we have Power Pistons, a Humvee, and a Honda Prelude. This is a new car for the case, new for 2020 actually. Got a little bit of a bent card there, but Honda Prelude, I mean, it's alright. I don't really have much to say about this other than it's just a Honda Prelude, but silver, new car, I mean, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's a new car, whatever. Next up we have Humvee. Nice little camo paint there. Humvee doesn't fit on the track, unfortunately, so that's a shame. Then we have Power Pistons. Haven't seen a Power Pistons come out in a while, and it's actually the regular treasure hunt, as you can see with the logo on the back there. I have been scoring some regular treasure hunts recently, and it's making me feel good about myself, so that's pretty cool. Alright, let's head over to the second layer. I interrupt this program to let you guys know about my Instagram page. Now on my Instagram, I post a lot of fun Hot Wheels and behind the scenes content, even thumbnails for upcoming videos and thumbnails that didn't make the cut. So if you want to see some awesome Hot Wheels content and maybe even some Forza content coming in the future, make sure you go click the link in the description, follow me on Instagram. It would be greatly appreciated. And that is all I wanted to say. So go ahead, check the Instagram, and now back to your scheduled video. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like we got some duplicates. We have custom 01 Acura Integra GSR. I believe this is new for the case. In red there with the gray wheels. I like Trap 5 wheels on it. Looks very cool. Then we also have duplicates, Cloak and Dagger, and Skate Grom there. Next up we have Erkenstein Rod. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but that is a crazy looking car there. It looks like it'll go with the mod rod very well. It's got the same type of paint job on it, number 52. That is a strange looking casting, some big wheels in the back there. That is very strange. And also, we have a 64 Nova Wagon gasser. I know a lot of people like gassers, so that is very cool. I like black wheels on the gasser. Looks very clean, I like it. Next up, got a Dodge Dart, Jaguar XJ220, and a Chevy Silverado. All cars you guys have seen before. Next up, we've got Nerve Hammer, Total Disposal, cars you've seen before, and then we have a recolor of the Manga Tuner. This came out earlier this year in red. People went crazy for it. I think it looks very cool. I like this paint job a lot. It's got the pink and purple and yellow. Very nice color combination there. Like it. Looks very neat. Very cool stuff. Next up, we'll go all the way in the back. Let's grab it from the back. We got Custom Auto. I believe this is new for the case. I don't remember if I've seen this before, but it looks like a clean car. I don't really know the history behind this car, whether or not it's a real car or not. It might be, I'm not quite sure, but it's a neat looking fantasy car if it is. I mean, that's cool. Then we got some duplicates. Got a 01 and a high beam from the previous cases. Very cool stuff there. Next up, we have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles wagon and two Formula Solars cars that you guys have seen before. Cool stuff there as well. Next up, we have another Honda Prelude, some Santa Sled, and a Volvo 50 Estate, cars you guys have seen before. Again, lots of duplicates pulling at this time. Very interesting stuff. Got more duplicates you guys have seen before. We got a Porsche Panamera Turbo E Hybrid Sport Turismo. Try saying that 5 times fast. Jeez. And then we have a Ford Mustang and a Silverado. Cars you've seen before. I've noticed that every other case has a lot of cars in it. Like the last case we had a lot. And this case we actually have a lot too. But Hot Wheels got to step it up. But they have too many duplicates in their cases, I believe. And we've got more cars you guys have seen before. Some stuff there. Nice. Getting to the end of the case here. We're not pulling any new cars. We got another Erkenstein rod, Dodge Dart, and a Nerve Hammer, as I've seen those cars all before. There, I just smashed my pile of fantasy cars that I was sorting very neatly. Rip. Next up, we have a Dodge Power Wagon, a Porsche Panamera Turbo E Hybrid Gran Turismo. I didn't even say it right. We got a duplicate there. Then you have a Bone Shaker. Bone Shaker is back again this year. It's got some blue wheels. This is a very strange design for the Bone Shaker. I know it's an art car. It has L on the top. That's some cool stuff. They've been doing art cars for a while now. Cool to see Bone Shaker coming back as a mainline too. Interesting to see. And for our final 3 cars, we've got duplicates. We've got a Datsun Bluebird Wagon, a Volvo Estate, and a BMW K1300R. Motorcycle. Don't care about motorcycles at all. So, rip. And yeah, that is going to be the end of the J Case. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to comment down below what car you believe will win the case race coming up here next Wednesday. So go ahead and leave a comment down below. If your comment wins, I will shout you out in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.